Welcome back to Friendly Fire Games, everybody. I am your host on YouTube, Daniel, and joining me tonight we've got two of our friends here. We've got Andrew.
What's up, everybody?
And for the first time, I believe, on stream, oh my goodness, but not the first time hanging out in our group of friends in the gaming world, not by a long shot, Nicole.
Hey there.
Nicole, when I think about gaming with you, my mind always goes back to Lord of the Rings Online.
Bone piles?
Bone piles. You are correct. That is the memory I will always have.
That I will always be notorious for.
We will share that story on stream at some point, I am sure, in more detail than we are doing now.
I think. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Oh, good. We have a random with us. So we need shock armor and terra weapons. So what do I have?
Yeah, I lack terra weapons, so I'm going to be using my flame blades because why not?
I'm gonna try the axe tonight.
Seems like a wise move. I like it.
Yeah, the axe is one of the weapons that intrigues me, and I haven't really tried it yet. So.
Okay, and terra weapon. Let's actually do gun.
Nice.
And a mobility. Okay.
Well, Daniel, everyone's waiting on you.
I know.
Any day now.
I will get there eventually. Promise. So. Okay, so we are.
I'm gonna have to
fighting all kinds of
controls.
Electric.
I
nonsense.
knew you'd use the chain blades, Nicole.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of my style.
Yeah.
I was actually kind of eyeing the axe too. So I was thinking
the axe is extremely slow, but I like it a lot.
Yes, it's like heavy damage, uber slow.
Yeah.
Or so I understand.
Yeah, it is. You can do the really nice, like, the hammer's cool because it has a neat, like, shotgun blast ability that allows you to be more mobile on the battlefield.
Huh.
One of my other favorites is the warpike. It's kind of a medium speed, but has a really neat, like, shooty ability.
Cool. Definitely cool.
The sky is so pretty, guys. We have all these rocks and things.
Yeah.
Have you guys watched any videos of like the more advanced fights?
Nope.
Negatory.
Oh, I've seen people fighting the Rift Stalker.
Yeah.
It looks really, really tough. He teleports.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that sounds amazing.
It's one of the upper level ones, and it took people a while to beat him.
Just this one that kind of likes to roll over on you was kind of annoying, because it's like, oh, you're gonna dodge? I'm just gonna roll on you. That's fine.
Yeah, some of the upper level ones, the mechanics get pretty difficult, apparently. I mean, we've struggled with some of the kind of mid-tier ones that we've tried.
Really?
See, it's a shame Russ is not with us right now. We're missing Russ and Greg because Russ would definitely flare 5 hours ago.
Oh, he just like rushes directly to the
He
thing,
finds
like,
the behemoth every time first. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, really? He doesn't even try to really gather stuff. He's just like,
no, he's gathering too. He's just good at finding.
I get kind of lost sometimes, so I'll find you.
Alright, big guy.
Haha.
He's usually by water, isn't that right?
I flared. You guys should be able to see it. I'm launching another.
Me too.
I think I heard it, but I didn't saw it.
Yeah, just turn around and watch your directions on the west, northwest, south, and east, and so forth, and you'll see it.
I've never seen anyone flare before, so you guys are
Yep, flaring again. You'll see it on your directional pad if you're looking. To flare, you're gonna hold your L2 and then push up with your right joystick, and that's how you send a flare.
I've flared, just no one's ever flared around
Gotcha.
me.
I follow.
Because for some reason they're too good to do that. They're live.
Andrew, are we going for the tail first? And it's Nicole's here. Awesome.
What the heck?
Okay, tail first, everybody.
She's been here for a while, Daniel.
Okay, I just saw her. Okay. All the fun. Okay, we got an eye tooth, so we were hitting him in the head a lot, I guess. That's good.
Well, I'm trying. I got the tail.
Nice.
I'm trying to boop.
Yeah, nope, that's perfect. It wasn't a criticism, it was just trying to pay attention to what parts were breaking. So we've got a part on the head and we've got a part on the tail. Let's go for some legs. Back right first. He's enraged. Okay. So Nicole, do you have a favorite weapon that you like using?
Chain blades. She said that already.
Well, I knew that's what she was using. I didn't realize it was her favorite.
It's all good.
He's, I think he just got knocked down. Maybe. Hit him in the head.
Okay.
Because he's, confused. Or maybe I ought to boop him.
Maybe you ought to boop.
Maybe we'll kill him, it looks like.
Okay, well he's dead now, so...
That just felt wrong.
Alright, yeah, it was a little easy.
Good
well,
job,
I mean, you guys
everybody.
are a little bit more advanced than me.
Nice job. We should try doing it with just the three of us and see if that makes it a little more difficult.
Nah, because I imagine we're going to play other behemoths, and some of those might not be so easy.
Where's your sense of adventure, Daniel?
My sense of adventure died years ago in a bone pile far away.
Aww.
If you're gonna
bone piles get you down, come on, Daniel.
If you're gonna like reference it, you should at least tell the story.
Yeah.
Unless you're waiting.
I feel like
waiting for somebody to show up.
I mean, I feel like Nicole has to share the story more than I do.
Because really, I mean, do I?
No.
I feel like I need to keep learning the same thing. Sorry, guys. I apparently am lacking parts.
You're lacking parts? No.
All the parts. Actually, just, what is it that I'm lacking specifically from this Thunder Drake thing, or Lightning Drake, whatever it is?
Thunder, lightning, same thing.
I guess, like, what would that be, like a toenail or something? Maybe a wound? I can't tell what it is exactly.
Who knows?
Oh, I require 3 jagged spark scales. That's what I'm needing.
All the fun.
So I guess I'll stop my dawdling and try to move what's the point to finding whatever it is.
So it's the same type of creature, though, right?
Yes, I mean...
Electric type.
Same dot time, same dot check something. I don't know.
Yeah, easy enough.
Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. Looking at all the different armors that I have. I'm just gonna wear what I like.
I like it.
That's how fashion works.
Typically, anyway. At least in this game.
Unless you're a woman, and then everyone just judges you harshly.
if you're not fashionable.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Actually, I don't know if guys really even pay attention. You are Valdad on here.
Yes, but not as an Epic friend. So on my Epic account, I'm still Valzan87, but I did change my PlayStation username.
Okay.
So there is a difference between the two. So this is definitely the creature you need, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Before I move on to the terror creature, who I guess I just need to just beat up too.
Cool.
Beating up all these poor creatures.
Should we really feel sorry for them though? Because apparently they're causing problems.
You know,
or maybe we're the ones causing the problems.
Exactly. They're causing problems from our
like,
perspective, but do we know that that means they're causing problems from theirs?
Probably not. It's probably like Attack on Titan, where we don't really know who the real bad guys are.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Oh, sorry. Have you guys caught up on this?
I mean, I am not caught up, but I am aware of that part.
Kim reads the manga, so like I know lots of things that haven't happened in the show yet.
Okay. Don't do any spoilers for me, because Peyton and I have just caught up on what's on Crunchyroll, and
that was an accident.
Wow.
Ignore it.
I have not watched this season yet. Kim's been watching it in Japanese, and then I think we're gonna watch it together in English.
Do you prefer
it apparently gets very interesting. So she likes both. I have a hard time watching subbed anime, and it's simply because I like to be able to like appreciate the art and the scenery and everything, and it's hard to do that when you're reading subtitles. Probably because I'm just too stupid to read fast. So that's why I prefer it in my own native language. I'm also too dumb to learn Japanese. Otherwise, I would do that.
Well, in fairness, learning Japanese for a native English speaker would probably be pretty time-consuming and difficult.
I have found out that
flare it.
Well, I wasn't over there yet. I was up on a hill. I found out that a language like learning app that I really like, that I used to use to try to learn Spanish. It will, yeah, it's Duolingo. They'll teach you High Valyrian.
Yeah. They'll also, are they also the ones that'll teach you,
Klingon.
Yeah, they'll teach you Klingon. They apparently also, frack.
So I think she needs us to break the legs, Andrew. Focus on the legs this time, because if what we did last time didn't give her the pieces she needs, it's the legs.
I'm going for parts damage this time, so.
Okay. Yeah. Focus on arms and legs the most.
Because I'm using the pike, and it's a stabby weapon.
Good.
This is gonna hurt him.
Okay, so I just got kicked out of the party or something?
What?
Yeah, like, my thing glitched out and now I'm outside in Ramsgate. And I'd really like to be in there with you guys.
Yeah, I completely understand that. Okay, well, we will... I hate backing out on this poor rant. Yeah, I was gonna say... I don't want to leave this guy. I don't want to leave this guy by himself. We'll finish this quickly and we'll do it again.
It's cool. Sorry, I don't know what happened.
I mean, it's not your fault. You can't help that.
It's not your fault. This game's buggy.
Oh, yeah. My fiance had a hard time even getting it to, like, work.
Yeah, I did too.
For a half second, I thought you said Beyonce had a hard time getting it to work.
Yeah,
Beyonce did have a hard time.
And I was very confused. I got it though. I know what's happening now.
JD.
Well, now that we know that Beyonce had a hard time getting this game to work, we can really kind of act on that knowledge. It's gonna be great.
If Beyonce had a hard time getting this game to work, it would be fixed by now.
I know, right? Because she has made a song about it, kind of like Taylor Swift, maybe. Or maybe she's not as tacky as Taylor Swift, I'm not sure.
She's not as tacky as Taylor Swift, I'm sure, but like people get stuff done for her, so.
Well, yeah, it's because she's married to Jay.
Beyonce, if you're watching.
Shout out.
How you doing?
That was fast.
Yep. Okay, let's get Nicole back and try to actually get this completed for her. Okay. All the fun.
Loading screen.
I know. All the floating rocks.
Russ was mentioning how the new console generation won't have load screens this long.
I mean,
Because,
I'm looking forward to that.
Because the hardware will be so much better. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd buy a new console specifically just for...
Got your invite. Thank you.
I'm not in Ramsgate yet, so...
Oh.
Let's see. Okay, got it.
Perfect. Good evening, Rain. Good to see you.
Rain, what up?
Okay. Let's get this done. We'll actually succeed this time, Nicole. No getting dropped out at all.
Yeah, don't kick me out this time.
I mean, I will try not to kick you out this time.
Yeah.
Because you know it's Daniel's fault.
It's totally Daniel's fault.
I'm glad we agree. Rain says, "Good to be seen."
How's your week going, Rain? Hopefully awesome. Oh yeah. How were your 4 a.m. shifts? Sounds super fun.
So I was trying to understand when you were telling us about that, Rain, if that was because were y'all doing like inventory at the place you work at? Was it like a truck was coming in and you're having to restock, or what was that?
She said it was
exactly?
a reset, so I imagine it's more than just new inventory.
I mean, probably. I was just curious.
I remember my retail days. I enjoyed it. I thought about making a career in the grocery industry.
You were good at it. Look, I actually bragged on you.
Well, don't do that.
She said, exhausting. We reset our entire dog food department. Your entire dog food department. Are y'all a pet store or like a general all-purpose kind of store?
Well, Wait, you've told us where you worked before, haven't you, Rain?
I don't remember it in the group chat, but maybe.
Because if you have, I feel like a bad person for not remembering, but...
A pet store. Yeah, I don't think she's told me that anyway. It's possible, and I missed it, but I don't remember. Okay. Good. Anytime.
Working in a pet store can be fun.
Now I know I can direct message you anytime that I have a question about my dog. Congratulations. You just got recruited.
I applied.
Really dog whisperer, though?
I applied at a pet store for my very first job, and they wouldn't hire me because I was too young.
Really?
Yeah, because you know, for years I wanted to be. I wanted to work with animals. That was like my dream job.
That's right.
I worked at a zoo for a long time as a volunteer, and then they offered me a job like 2 weeks after I got the job at the grocery store.
No.
And here I am, not working at a grocery store anymore. But I don't think I'd be where I am if I hadn't kept the grocery store job.
Rain says absolutely to to my statement. Well, I appreciate it, Rain. I really do. Okay. Okay, I need this little monster to stop harassing me.
If he starts to charge, I can probably beat him pretty hard.
Tail is off.
We got the tail.
Let's focus on these legs, because Nicole needs 3
I'm
of
going
them.
for front, right, and back.
Yep.
Now I'm on the opposite side because he keeps moving.
Because he keeps moving, yep.
Them's the brakes.
Okay, we broke another one. Go to the other side. Seems like the front left is still up.
There's something.
Yeah, front left.
His left or our left?
I think it's his left is still up, but I could be wrong. No,
Why are Russ and Greg
it's not
talking in Viber and not in our chat right now?
That's funny. That's funny. Ryan says, I used to be a manager at Walmart, but my sanity was starting to take too much of a beating from that, so now I'm a manager at Petco. My life is much easier.
I bet Petco is a much less stressful job than
Walmart. Yeah,
I've heard horror stories about working at Walmart.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you can really expect much from Walmart. It's kind of
well, I will say Walmart's like are a bit regional too. Like I imagine Walmarts in the South are more difficult to work at than Walmart, say, like out here. And I think it has something to do with the clientele.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's probably cultural too, for sure.
Yeah. Well, people out here use Walmart way less. At least in my experience.
Yeah, Walmart's like the hillbilly hub over here.
Yeah.
Okay, Nicole, if there's something else you need, we could also try to do it in, and we don't have to. I was going to say a patrol will give you extra resources, but it doesn't guarantee the creature you need, just a possibility. So, like, if you know you need a certain electric creature, it'll be one of the creatures offered, but we may not get it. But patrols do offer better resources.
All the electric stuff. I've actually never done a patrol.
Okay, it's just a random creature of that element instead of a guaranteed one. Oh, hey, Pablo. Good to see you again.
How's it going?
See. Coming from Chortle, but they don't stream Dauntless, so I'm here now. Oh, okay. Are you a Dauntless fan?
Or are you just a Chortle fan that thought you'd defect?
Thought you'd defect. You're so bad, Andrew.
Oh well. I love the Chortle boys.
I mean, I would hope so, because they're good people, except for one of the 3 of them. But we won't talk about
Dauntless.
him. Awesome. Glad to hear it.
Isn't it?
I was just being sarcastic. I actually love all 3 of them. So anyway, Nicole, go ahead and pick something. We're ready to be queued up.
To your king, huh? What were they streaming at Chortle tonight? Or were they streaming?
I'm curious which one's your king, Pablo. Certainly not King Miles. He's not on enough. It has to be King Jake. Has to be King Jake. I mean, if I could see anybody wearing like an actual king outfit, I think Jake would do it before Steven would.
Sure.
Jake the Broken.
Jake the Broken.
Jake the Broken.
Oh, goodness.
Steven was crowned the King of Thieves.
Oh, now I can see that. I can see him being crowned King of Thieves.
Oh, so is he playing Uncharted? Is that what that's from? I know he was planning to go back and play those games.
The one that surprised me.
Either way, no matter why you're here, we're glad you're here.
He is a lover of Dauntless.
We're not very good at Dauntless, so if you're looking
Speak
for
for
pro
yourself.
gameplay
Speak for yourself. On YouTube, you will see pro gameplay. Now, on Andrew's end, I can't guarantee anything on Twitch, but it, you know.
I agree that there is pro gameplay happening on YouTube, but you're not the one doing it.
So
Probably
harsh.
need to go. Oh, so he did a 5-hour stream finishing Uncharted 4. Awesome.
Very nice. Okay. And I need an electric weapon here.
Wait, no you don't. Oh yeah, you do. Oh. I'm using the wrong weapon then. I didn't realize we were moving on to the Terra.
Okay, I am good to go whenever y'all are. I'm marking myself as ready.
I will be ready shortly.
Let's see. Yeah, he was crowned because he did a 5-hour stream. Yep. Well, what was their longest stream? It was that 24-hour charity stream, right?
Yeah, the 24-hour deal was.
That was pretty entertaining.
Quite something.
At higher levels, matching the elemental stuff doesn't really matter. No, it's true. With a few small exceptions, in most of my gear, Pablo, like, for example, I'll use electricity or lightning as an example. Like, in that gear, I will put some of the extra shock resistance into the parts, into the pieces. So I'm actually more shock resistant than I would normally be if I do wear my electric armor and so forth in each of my suits. So even if I'm not getting like the 80% bonus anymore at a higher level, I'm still getting a little bit of extra buff against the type I'm fighting.
Oh, yeah, he's close by. I'm going for the head. So I'm rocking a hammer for this one.
Rocking a hammer?
Oh, dang.
Well, you know,
All
the
right,
opportunity was there.
Down, Valdad.
I can't help it. I'm a dad. I tell dad jokes.
I'm a dad and I tell good jokes.
No, you don't. You don't tell any jokes.
You're right, I'm much too serious. Alright, we probably need to take out legs and stuff, so I'm gonna stop killing them.
Probably a decent point.
I'm afraid if I hit him in the head too much, I'll just outright kill him.
Go for the ones with the armor on them, because those are the ones that we still have to break. Yeah, I follow Pablo. Yeah. He says he's talking about specific armor bonuses, and yes, those are very useful to have the ones that you want.
Got something.
Got something else. Front right is still able to be broken. So is front left.
Well, we pissed him off.
Yes, we did.
Oh.
The first top tier armor is the Umbral
Twister
Behemoth.
709.
Well, welcome.
That guy's a real asshole.
Wow. Way to
Hi,
talk
Greg.
about poor Greg. After all the effort he went to be here, because he cares about you so much.
Yeah, I feel like I should let it be known that it's just Greg. I don't really diss viewers.
Well, the lies you tell.
I think I smashed the armor over his face.
Probably. Nicole, did you need any specific parts from this one, or no?
All of them.
Oh, okay, well, perfect.
That's all.
Hit him in the chest, knock him over. There you go. Got several fragments there, and we broke a leg or two. Yeah, we really haven't gotten to the Umbral stuff in general as a group. I've started to get to that vicinity myself, but I think as a group we really haven't played this game as much as some of our others, Pablo. So you're probably our veteran here. Speaking of, though, in the top tier, what are some of your favorite behemoths to fight? Because I'm kind of curious what to be looking for. As like a fun fight.
You're watching the finals. The finals of what, Greg?
Probably basketball.
Some sort of sports ball game?
Raptors and Warriors or something.
I don't watch sports.
Wait, what? Oh, it's right here. Right here. I know that was a team of Vegas who used to play, but I think y'all see him. Or do you?
I'm sorry, what were you asking?
Do you see the behemoth?
No, I do not see the behemoth I'm hitting.
I hear him. Oh, there he
It's
is.
a valid question, because Andrew's not here.
I'm here.
Yeah, Greg says NBA.
Yeah, I saw. The last NBA finals I actually watched and paid attention to was probably Lakers Jazz in the 90s.
For me, it was probably Space Jam, also in the 90s.
Like I was a big Utah Jazz fan back in the days of like Karl Malone, John Stockton.
Looks like the tail is still up. Have we not broken the tail yet? I can't tell.
We have now.
Okay.
Well, that was kind of just as good.
Okay. So it's one of the feet then. It's the back right leg.
Back right.
I feel a little bad for this guy.
Poor guy. He just wanted to live.
Nice, Rain. Rain
Oops.
grew up in Illinois
jumped out of
during
that
Michael
really
Jordan's reign.
I was
Those
just...
were the good old days.
Yeah, they were. I was just talking about Michael Jordan the other day, which is probably why Space Jam came to my mind when we were talking about the NBA.
I did almost buy NBA 2K19 on the Switch last night because it's 95% off on sale. Normal $60, it's $2.99.
Yes, that would make you a Bulls fan back in the day.
I was
Absolutely
a Bulls fan as well. But when I was like really into the NBA when I was a kid, he wasn't playing.
He wasn't a Bulls fan in the 90s, though.
Like I said, I was a big jazz fan. Which is funny that I end up, living 6 hours from Salt Lake City.
That would do it. Pablo, if you're still here, I'm curious what your favorite behemoth is. So if you'll let me know. I want to know if it's one I've fought or one I'm going to fight in the near future.
And Nicole, whenever you're ready, you can get us on another hunt. No rush though.
I'm just making, I don't know, so I can...
Oh, I apparently did a thing.
You did a thing.
Oh
my
no,
goodness.
wait. Equip one of my weapons with a new special attack. Okay, I can do that.
So I realized that earlier you asked me to tell the bone pile story, and I said I would, or I forget exactly what I said, and then I never did. So here it comes. So Nicole, who is streaming with us tonight and has not been with us for any of our streams to this point, we used to play tons of Lord of the Rings Online with the rest of us, with most of us from our group in Friendly Fire Games and some of the other friends who you've met from time to time here. We would play Lord of the Rings Online, which is a MMO on the PC.
A Morpurger.
Yes. And anyway, so if you ever played like World of Warcraft, picture that but Lord of the Rings. Not necessarily as grand as World of Warcraft, but if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, then it was just
way to pander to the internet, Daniel.
But it was thank you. But it was really, really well designed for its day. Now you would look at it and go, it's very outdated, but at the time it was great. So we played Lord of the Rings online, and Nicole is very much, or at least was, I'm not sure if it's still true, Nicole, but very much the personality to say, give me the most damaging class there is that can get right up in their face and whack them with a sword or 2 or 5. So I'm verifying that's still true or not, I'm not sure.
I mean, I don't know if I play enough video games to verify if that is true or untrue.
Okay. Well, at the time it was, so she played a champion, and that was just the dual-wielding sword class. Anyway, we went into a dungeon. We were pretty high level at this point in our Latro career, and Nicole was having some computer issues with some lag and some graphic stuff going on that evening while we were all doing this dungeon. And there's this room that there are tons of bone piles, just skeletons in this dungeon. And whenever you stepped on a skeleton, or on a bone pile, these skeleton warriors would come out of the ground to fight you. And we're talking like pretty high level ads. They weren't just like one hit kills them. But we're going through and we're fighting a few of them. We accidentally trigger a couple of these traps that spawn these skeletons. And we're calling them out as we're seeing them, we're killing them, and we're feeling pretty good. And so our group of 6, we get to the next phase. We're feeling good about it. And while we are there, we kind of have this realization. We're missing one member of our party in this next room, and it's Nicole. So all of a sudden, while we're trying to figure out where Nicole is, she shows up, and now she's given us no warning about anything happening to her because her computer's lagging, and so she's not really, focused on that. That's not an issue for her. She gets to us, and she's just excited to make it to the room with us. And all of a sudden, trailing behind her in all their undead glory is this army of skeleton soldiers that are very high level, that she has brought with her because she accidentally, in her lag, has triggered almost every single one of the traps. So we get massacred, all except for Greg, I think. And knowing Greg, he was probably on his Hobbit burglar or something and pretended to be invisible or pretended to play dead or something and survived. But all the rest of us, if not all of us, were just completely massacred. And so it became the running joke in our group forevermore, as you will occasionally hear us reference, like tonight, about Nicole and the bone piles. So now you know the story upon the story. The end.
And all our viewers left.
I mean, can you blame
I
them?
don't even think that I really knew that I tripped all these things because of the lag.
Yeah, no, I don't think you did know you triggered them. I'm pretty sure that you were completely unaware of the fact you'd done it.
Which is sad. But,
It was hilarious after the fact. The funniest part was the other Andrew, not Andrew with us here, but the other Andrew was playing with us at the time, and he was so mad at all of us for multiple stuff in that specific dungeon that he literally quit. And we've never stopped picking on him for that. He just was like, I'm done.
We never heard from him again.
That sounds about right.
I don't know what I just did, but... Oh, that's cool, okay. I can apparently overcharge the hammer and drop a rift on the ground that helps everybody now.
Oh, that's neat.
I just got a new ability for my weapon.
Very impressive.
Not sure what the rift does.
I'm sure it's something helpful.
Okay, sir. If you're going to be enraged, that's fine. But don't let it affect your manners. You should not be doing, mean things to people. We're just giving you a back massage. I mean, come on. Nice.
You guys see any benefit you're getting from that rift?
I mean, I'm doing some pretty high damage numbers, but I wasn't sure if it was from my own buffs or yours. What does your rift do exactly?
Hold on,
do you know?
hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find out.
It's doing something when I touch it. I just don't know what.
There's the time to jump up and find the thing.
Let's see, hold on.
Phoenix Opal.
Yeah, I don't know what it does. Let's see what it says. Yeah, it just says that it buffs players.
Did anyone see where,
The behemoth might have gone?
yeah. Okay, chat, where did you hide the behemoth? Shame on you.
I think they all left when you were telling your story.
They left before that.
Aww, sad.
It's Nicole's fault.
It is my fault. Just like
They're scared of Nicole.
They are? I'm terrified?
Yeah. Yeah, you're terrifying.
If you're scared of a little girl like me, you got a problem.
You know, that's just what you want us to think. You want us to think that you are harmless. We all know. Aha! Found him. We all know you could beat all of us up simultaneously.
Did I?
Oh yeah.
Where you at?
Right here.
Okay. And who is there?
Look on your map. Your compass should show you where the flare came from.
In the absolute opposite direction.
There's another flare.
Not sure what that does yet, but I'm gonna use it anyway.
Fair. And I'm gonna pick it up anyway, because why not?
Can you pick it up?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna run into it. Have we broken the tail yet? No, we have not. Okay, well, let's do that. Everybody aim for the tail. Scarred, slain.
At least I felt like we did.
You felt like we did what?
Made fast work of him.
Yes, we did. Well, I personally think that's probably a good place to end the stream. What about you, Andrew?
I mean, we've got a bunch of wins under our belt, so.
Yep, and we've been playing for an hour. So, guys, thank you for joining us, whether you joined us initially or later on or somewhere after the live, after we were done streaming live. There we go, I can't English. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, then just know you can find us at Friendly Fire Games on both YouTube and on Twitch. And also, we are on Twitter at FF Games Live, and we have a Discord in the YouTube link below in our YouTube channel. We thank you so much for joining us here tonight, and always remember, watch your fire. Good night, everybody.